Hey, it's Janelle, so I'm just going to let Facebook catch up with me for a sec. Talk about who had an amazing Halloween. I know I did with my boys. And then we have the Astros game, the World Series tonight. Like filters. Filters. It's so fun. So, one of the things that I was processing through the other day for myself was the information around how the things as a soul affect our ability to create wealth and curate opportunities. And so what transpired was a couple of things. First, I had the information come through that a lot of people have a vow around, and when I say vow, we have a contract or an agreement made on a soul level in some other lifetime, some other experience that we have made. And so when I say poverty vow, what it means is that in whatever lifetime you agreed and made a belief around money, wealth, and what that means. And so this can happen over multiple lifetimes. It can happen in a soul group, like a family. The family that you're born into can have also a vow of generational healing around wealth. So that could be present there too. There's many different ways that this can show up. I had one woman that had no problems whatsoever with wealth, was totally comfortable with wealth. However, she was capped at a certain income level. And it was because there was a vow around her only receiving a certain amount of money. Her business was doing well. She had lots of clients. But what was showing up was the frequency around this is just enough, or this is status quo. So what happens when I go into a poverty vow session with people? It's one-on-one with me. And if you have the experience of having to push through most of your life to accomplish stability in wealth, this could be a way that the poverty vow shows up. If you experience, like you receive income in, but you have unexpected things come up, like a bill or some accident happens, or you get ill, Those things are all wrapped up in our soul as agreements that we have made in different past lifetimes that affect our current reality. They affect us on a DNA structure level inside the cells of our body. They affect our ability to create and sustain wealth from a mental frequency. Like it will not even be a concept because your soul is emitting a frequency that will not allow that to come in. If you experience, say like the one woman that had her mother made a vow when she was pregnant with her. This is a current reality story that happened. And the vow that her mother made while she was pregnant with her was, I will never be dependent on a man. So this can block your ability in two ways. It can block your ability to receive wealth, to cultivate wealth, to get paid what you're worth, because you don't want to be dependent on your clients to sustain you. Hey everybody, I'm talking about the different ways in the soul which poverty vows can show up. If you experience it, and for a man, if this shows up, it will be the inability to support myself. And so this actually changes because in utero, right, our soul is already there. But the frequency, right, that we are, the DNA that we've brought through from lifetime to lifetime is in your soul already. So everything that is expressed from the mother in the womb, whatever experiences she has, will channel into your soul's DNA. And so in one way, yes, we chose this lifetime to incarnate so that we could level up and change the money structure that we currently vibe in. But that doesn't mean for everyone it's a one-size-fits-all. It is through the tapestry and the uniqueness at which we all thrive in our own ways that makes it amazing. And this is how we change the structure of the world around us. This is how we do it. So I'll get back to the poverty vows. So if you have, let's say, a past lifetime experience where you were in India and you were a Swami and you were a spiritual teacher, coach, mentor, most of you are, then you could have made a poverty vow to give up all your worldly goods in exchange for doing your spiritual work here. And so what that can do, self-explanatory, is any time that you're teaching spiritual or you're coaching, you will bump up against that frequency until it's resolved in this current reality. And the way that you do that is through going back and deciphering all of those journeys that you've made as a soul. And honestly, unless you know how to actually tangibly go in and look at all of those components from this place, which is what I do with my work. That's why I say it's an 11-step process. When you go into those frequencies and you dismantle those, and what I do is I reconfigure the cells in your DNA and allow your brain and your cognitive function to wire and fire in a new current wealth, money set point within your body. Here's the thing. You asked for it. You chose this lifetime to wake up. The difference is that you have to level up. You have to take the ball and run with it. So there's many different ways that this can show up because we are all so intricately wired, right? And we are, to me, I find the soul in people completely fascinating. And I really enjoy people. But, and this is what most people know about me, the ones that have met me in person, but I find it so funny how people that in the online world, right, when I genuinely say, hey, I just wanted to learn about stuff you do and what you like, and I thought you were interesting and fun, right? Usually because we're so bombarded with messages all the time, right? But genuineness is not a commodity that we see very often. So with that being said, the challenge is, if you're experiencing any of those things within your soul's frequency, push-pull, energy around money, if you experience loss in relationships around money, when you start earning or not earning, you tend to lose relationships around that. If you have judgment towards others around wealth or their capacity to receive, and in what ways they receive, then there probably is some soul lineage there that we need to rewrite. So if you're interested, you can PM me. These are one-on-one sessions, and they are deeply powerful and honestly the best financial investment you could make. So I will see you soon. Bye.